Hi, I'm Vidyasagar, an engineering graduate passed out in the year 2010, and now I work as a HR and marketing manager with the organization Firstman Management Services Private Limited. I had been associated with this organization for more than 2.5 years now, and also I am a freelance trainer which I have been doing since my college days till today. My job gave me an opportunity to interact with a lot of people. Let me tell you how I ended up in this job, because as you all know, when I passed out in the year 2010, there was a huge recession and all my friends were down because we had been dreamt of a job in a corporate, and then all our dreams were shattering in front of our eyes. I resolved to myself, what if I am not becoming a recruiter? What if I am not recruited? Let me become a recruiter. And so it happened, I ended up here. This organization wanted a person with an engineering background, also who has an interest in recruiting people for the UAD project. And so my association with this company started as of. But then later, when I, either through my organization or when I was a freelancer also, I started interacting with a lot of people on training and recruiting needs, because that gave me an opportunity, platform to interact with all these people. And one fine day, when I was interviewing this girl in an engineering college in Tamil Nadu for HCL BPO, I had to reject her, unfortunately, because I was interviewing a girl who had a CGPA of 8.54 from my own very department, electronics and communication, and the interviewer is a person who has just a mere CGPA of 5.84, and unfortunately I had to reject her. And this girl literally broke down and she said, "Sir, please give me one more opportunity, that this is my dream." I was shell shocked. Though I tried to push maximum, this girl was not convertible also, because anyway if I am going to push, the company's HR is going to reject her in the next round. So I said, better luck next time. And she broke down and she said, this is my only chance. Then later when I consoled her, I just told, I was shocked. A girl who has a CGPA of 8.54 is being interviewed by an interviewer who has a mere CGPA of 5.84, says there is no other opportunity lying for her. Only then I started realizing almost all Indian youth are not informed about the opportunities available for them. Every company has a lot of openings, and there are still a lot of people who are looking out for job, because right people are not landing up in the right job because of lack of training. Also, through my company, when I started interacting with a lot of management people, I need to thank my company, because it gave me an opportunity to visit a lot of client places and know their needs. This gave me an opportunity to interact with almost top level management of all corporates like ICICI Bank, IDBI Bank, various industries, which actually gave me a complete idea about the industrial needs and what training emphasis on the needs of a company. So that's when I said, okay, training is a very inevitable part in building a better tomorrow, because we need to train people. We had been trained in a way that only if someone teaches us to do something, we will do. But then what happened is, training is not being effective. Why training is not happening effectively? Because right from our school days we are being taught, never question. Because there's two ways of training. One is the Hitler way of training, other Gandhian way of training. Hitler way of training is, you come to the classroom, I give you instructions, you follow it. If not, I'll make you flunk in the exams. That is how most of the schools and colleges are happening. To my shocking instance, even corporates do it in the name of appraisals. The other way is Gandhian way, where people come to your training classroom with love. They love to listen. There is no authoritative measures. They choose you to train them. And what happens is, we are not questioning. That is not our mistake, because we are trained in that way. Right from the school days when we were in KGs, we are trained. Okay, now fingers on your lips. That's all. Don't ask questions. We are not asked to ask questions. We are not taught to ask questions. And we have been training them in a very traditional manner. For instance, you take this. resume writing as a training for college students. What happens is, to the best possible knowledge of mine, almost every college student, if you ask him what is the training given to him in resume writing, all that has been given to him is choose a good resume from the internet, Control C, Control V, and that is all that has been taught to all the youngsters today. So there needs to be a transformational training methods. There is no need of a training with a boot and a tie. It is about how far you get into that person, train them, mold them, make the change that you wish to happen. And for that, I started practicing a lot of measures. Once when I was training these managerial people of BNB Paribas, they said, and that was a very interesting topic too, how to make presentations. Those people laughed at me telling, you young chap, we had been doing this all our life and you are going to train us on this? Now let us rest on the company's money for one day, let us enjoy this resort life. You go get the payment, at the end of the day we will give you good feedbacks, go get your payment, enjoy now, don't disturb us. I said, sir, let me give you a tool. You do this and if you are effective, I will go into your way. If not, if you wish some change would happen, come into my way. And I made them do this activity. I gave them cameras, I took them into groups, I separated them into groups, I gave them 30 minutes to build upon a story, and I said, no cut, without any cuts, make a movie for 30 seconds without audio, only on visuals, try to communicate something to this world. And then they realized there is something lacking in them. And they really worked hard, strived, and to my shocking way, in a happy shock, everyone came out with beautiful ideas and their communication had actually risen, because being a theatre person, I know to communicate language is not required, because being a theatre person, with mime activities we communicate without lip syncs, without any dialogues, we communicate the idea. So to communicate, effective communication doesn't need a language. It is about what the discourse person is he able to reach out to his audience. If you could reach out to your audience without speaking a single word, just by winking your eyes, then you are the most effective communicator. And that's when I realized there is a transformational need for training ideas. I built upon this training techniques. Only then even I realized I had been doing this all my life. Even when I was in school, when I was in my 9th standard, I had this opportunity to participate in a national level personality development workshop, where I happened to be one of the best participants. Out of hundreds of participants who participated, I was chosen among the top 5 participants as a best participant. And that's when I realized I had been motivating people all my life. I had been doing transformational training ideas, and this is when I realized this is my passion. This is what I have to. Because leaders are not born, leaders are made. To make leaders, only few have a passion, and I am one among them who has the passion to make leaders. When you make leaders, because I enjoy being a kingmaker than a king. I believe that there is an authority over me when I be a kingmaker. The Chanakya in me works, and I enjoy doing that. And that's what made me come about in this training and look out on the alternate training methods which later people actually enjoy. Because doing a transformational training, what happens is being a performer, being a theatre artist, what I enjoy most is recognition. When I train people, this is an industry where I am being recognized immediately. I know whether my audience is enjoying me or not. This gives me a sense of satisfaction. This gives me recognition. I always enjoy applause. I enjoy applause when people applaud me. And this happens to me right in front of me. I am able to sense the transformation that is happening to me right in front of my eyes. And I know people come down with tears. And this gives me a pure sense of job satisfaction. And that is what almost everyone looks out for. And hence, I am looking out for an opportunity which gives me a chance to create leaders for better industries. Because what happens is, in India we are running short of entrepreneurs. And India of 100 crore population, still in the world market, number of products being done by Indians are very limited. How many production sectors we have? We are the giant in the IT sector, but how many softwares has been created by Indians into the world market is very limited. You can number it with one hand. It is not even handful. So we need entrepreneurs, we need creators. Even for corporates, we need people with innovation and entrepreneurial drive. And I am looking out for an opportunity to create such leaders to make a better living tomorrow, because India is the only country which has this advantage. Any other country, if they are creating a product, they have to go to the world market to sell it. But India is a country of 100 crore consumers, and this will be the only country which could create a change. We can build our own future, and no other country has this advantage, because people call population as our negatives, but population is the real strength of India. And I look out for an opportunity where I could create this transformational leaders who look out on the entrepreneurial scales, who look out to create, put forth India with their innovations on the global front, take it forward and make a better society both on social and economic terms. And hence I am looking out for one such opportunity. I thank you to have patiently listened to me. Thank you.